It's your girl, Michi G. It's your girl, Michi G. It's your girl, it's your girl, it's your girl, Michi G. It's your girl, Michi G. It's your girl, Michi G.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Michi G.
It's none other than your boy, Husky Heavy Fat Fitness Model, Jose Cortez. Matter of fact, call me Headphone Hefe today. True.
Today, we have a new video and a new segment. Welcome to Michi's Music Bodega. Today, we're going to do a segment that's like a reaction segment.
Oh, it's a reaction video, but we like to call it a Reactisect because we like to take a little bit more time, dive a little bit deeper, swim around, stir it up, put it in a pot, put it on a plate, whip it.
Somebody got carried away, but yeah. So that's what we're doing today. We're going to look at my favorite group, Spillage Village. They've dropped a few videos. Sorry, we're a little late on the bandwagon. But this video is for Hapi.
Hapi. I say it's pronounced Hapi.
It's
But
Happy.
She say it's happy. I think they trying to use a play on words. We're gonna go to the pronunciation key.
It's Happy, first of all.
Let's see.
How to pronounce Hapi. Hapi.
I'm right.
It's Happy.
Happy.
It's just his
Happy.
accent.
Happy.
Happy.
It's his accent.
Happy.
It's Happy.
Y'all heard it right here, straight.
No, because I don't have a clip, but my faves have been saying Happy. They've been calling it
They
Happy.
played on words.
So anyway, if you know how to correctly say the word, comment below. If you EARTHGANG or JID or any other Spillville members, comment below or let us know how you say it, because
I was
apparently
third grade spelling bee, almost
don't
champ.
nobody give a about that.
Almost champ.
Don't nobody care.
Almost champ.
Don't nobody care. All I know is the authors of this song said Happy, so that's where we're gonna go. So let's get into this video.
Here's Happy.
Happy. So I'm noticing, because now they have, what, 3 videos? They have End of Days, Baptized, and then Happy. I'm starting to see that they're in the wilderness or the woods a lot. So just making that a pinpoint. So it looks like they're in the woods this time.
Yeah. Once again in the woods. Bruh. Hold on. I'm sorry to stop it, y'all. Bruh is not playing it. He's not playing the same thing that's going on this piano. Old dude is not playing the same tune that's going
Yes,
on
he
in
was.
this.
Go back.
Let's see. Heck no. His hands moving too slow.
You might got arthritis. I'm losing. Reba's so pretty. That's why I love her. Aside from musically, she's just so, she don't need too much. She's naturally beautiful. It look like she got a little bit like makeup and stuff, but she don't need it. But she's just everything. Mereba, if you see this, I love you. Like,
Anywho, I'm talking about the video. So, gunshots raining in my hood. They sound so offbeat. And they had 3
Off-key.
boys offbeat.
I thought they said off key.
Gunshots raining in my hood. They sound so offbeat.
Off key.
Anyways, if you look at it, you'll see. But you see 3 black boys running. And it looks like they're running to have fun. But I was just like, isn't it A little.
They're running in the wilderness. So maybe it's symbolic of like as kids we're ignorant to like the wild-ish that life has to offer. We running carefree until we get older and realize what this is. But
I feel like gunshots running in the hood.
they have their happiness
They running
as
away
children.
because they trying to protect their happiness. Deep.
Possibly. What's the bathtub symbolic for? I wonder if, because don't they say like the bathtub is like a symbol of like rebirth, or like
Water is always like a symbol of rebirth.
it's like a realm, an entry to a realm or something.
And like it's like, yeah, when you think about I did the little thing where I was talking about the book, and it's always telling you when you like take a bath, the women, what is it, Queen of Fools book? It always talks about
Sacred
like
woman.
adding something to your bath water. So maybe it is a portal, or you know, gets you into that realm of like concentration, meditation, and
Just rebirth. Cleansing, yeah.
Now they all at the table. They all at the. So it seems like the correlation with, it's a correlation with the wilderness, as in.
What is the wilderness symbolizing? Like the world, I guess?
The black community. I feel like they feel like
probably.
the black community is the wild. It's a jungle compared to like, you know, others communities. So, you know, everything is happening in this forest. It seems as if, and it's symbolic of the neighborhoods. So
Could be.
I think I'm.
And okay, never mind. I'll have to make that observation.
My sister's missing girls, homies, victims to apathy. Now you're dripping off the table in front of me. These say go, my heart still fights for the seed. They buy souls, my soul sent back the deed.
Let me get it out. What do you think this scene is symbolic of? Like, it looks like they're maybe not look too deep into the actual surrounding, but like they're on a rug on a mattress. As a kid on a rug on a mattress.
Maybe it's just there to show like how, like, you know, some people are in different situations.
Yeah.
You know.
It's like we don't have everything, but maybe we're happy with what we have. Maybe.
Yeah, her emotion is very happy. She looks like she's smiling, but she's comfortable in her own, you know, her own way. So. Once again, we are at a waterfront. So,
Looks like the baby's about to maybe get baptized, maybe?
yeah.
Which, if they are, then that goes back into the rebirth thing.
Yep.
But it's a baby, so. So, I guess this scene we see Olu looking real godlike, angel-like. So we see, looks like a memorial, which again, things that we see as African Americans in our community, of course, for violence. Just, I've never realized like how many memorials are just around certain cities. Like, we witness so much violence, if not in person, on social media. So,
but like, I do think in that scene they really trying to capture like what we said earlier. The wilderness is considered our community. It's the wilderness because we see everything happening in the wilderness. Even when she was in the tub, it was probably symbolic of the restroom. But you're still in the wild. It's like y'all are wild. Some people looking on outside looking in, and think like, "Oh my God, you guys are so wild," and it's like.
It's like, no, we just make the best of the cards that were handed to us.
Facts.
Which weren't good cards at all.
Let's be honest.
Let's
they
be
weren't.
clear.
So.
So we see that the dad is sad, but the kid is like taking it in, like it's sad that at a young age we see things, and especially this generation coming up, they've seen, because they have social media, so it's like I'm sure they're seeing all of this, like cops killing people. These kids are probably going to grow up to fear cops because they're observing and they're witnessing things. Yeah. Whereas you see the dad is more emotional because he comprehends.
And it's like, it's kind of like that child, he taking it in and don't know, but it is trauma that's going to come behind it. So.
Yeah. And that's what we deal with in the African American community,
trauma.
Unfortunately.
Trauma. But we're going to get better. We're going to get better. Stop it to ask me. I thought you know something.
First of all, well, anyway, Spelling Bee Champ, I think that the playground is just like a safe haven. Like, as kids, again, you have that innocence, and maybe because the lighting changed a little bit from the earlier frames when they were in the wilderness, it's a little darker. This frame, they're still in the wilderness. They have a playground, which as a kid, you're like, oh, fun. You're not thinking about all this other stuff going on. And the light is a little more glowy, so it symbolizes happiness. And maybe that's the mind they were trying to capture, the mind of a child. Like, this is the innocence of children. Like, no matter all this stuff going on, like, this is happiness. And I think deep down inside, maybe us as adults, we have that inner child, like, that the happiest we probably have ever been in life is as children. Can you say that? No? Oh, okay, well.
Once I wasn't a virgin. Nah, just play.
Something. When I saw Olu, if I'm not mistaken, Olu means like God. Ironically, like Olu is looking real heavenly, like maybe he's supposed to be symbolizing like God energy or God in it, like peace in it. Or maybe he's not supposed to symbolize anything in this video, but I just made that observation. So, he is in all white. So.
Who's next?
Go Harry! Go Harry! Go Harry! Go Harry! Go Harry!
So, I'm gonna take this frame.
Wait, can we first give Benji his props? You killed that. Benji, if you watch this, you did that. Black man, you did that. I just had to say that. Go ahead.
Anyhow, so congrats to Benji. But his verse and this scene is giving me some of the things, some of the behaviors we learned growing up, but we learned to cope with them and to keep going forward. So that's why I feel like the school bus is there. To like, we learned some of the stuff in school. We learned we got some trauma that we just learned, and it's cope, and you just gotta. I don't know. It's like
we're learning. Is this symbolic to learning?
It's like our learning experiences are different from other cultures.
They're molding the kid.
It makes it can mold the kid to be great, or in the worst cases, the negative side of it. But all my life I had to fight and all that type of stuff in the verse. It kind of gives me that very educational vibes of how to survive and how to keep going forward, because my people.
And Benji's flow is dope, and I like the scene of them like the camera work wise, like them like filming them coming from.
I feel like I should burn some sage.
Burn it.
Peace.
But no, like I really like that shot of them like running through the bus, and then you like, oh, there's Benji. Like I think that's a dope shot. Whoever the director was.
We burned some sage for him.
We burned some sage for you.
My life had it right. All my life had it down. All I had to sacrifice. Blood, sweat, and tears paid the price. Start the day for better days. Tomorrow I'll keep my spirits high. I'm gonna raise and force my sin to go up. Then I turn my floor so the game showed up. Then count my blessings, my praise go up. Big call my niggas is dead. When the sun go down, when the lights go up, I'm still 10 those down. I keep my tongue.
Once again, I gotta say, we just went past the kids playing. Once again, it is a safe haven. They're happy. Despite everything that goes on in your life, still remain happy. It's about positivity. Happy. Same thing, tomato, potato.
Facts. All facts.
From the Dungeon family, Big Rude. You're not messing with this man when it comes to that spoken word. You're not touching it. Like dude is legit.
Facts. Is this I'm wondering, are they making him like an elder?
It can't be bought or sold, given away or even stolen. It's a divine entitlement, vital to the nourishment of the soul. Encouraging spiritual.
You see, I think he's playing a minister. He's the minister, and I see the people. That's a cross right there. So he's just speaking to him, speaking the truth to him.
I think what I also like, because it seems like they're maybe having church again in the wilderness, which the church has always been like a pivotal thing in the black community too. Like everybody, it don't matter if you believe in God now or not. As a child, church was a big. Your grandmama, your mama made sure you was in church, so that's where we find our hope from. And they used a church scene and baptized too, so I think it's dope. And of course the project is called Spillage, so I think it's dope that they keep using like church related things in there, because that's our that's our grounding thing for a lot of people.
For a lot of people.
Not all people, but for a lot of people.
Not all people, but for a lot of people.
Gently ethereal flow of creation's river across the cosmos. This blessed osmosis, triggering consciousness to focus in a paradigm ascension, transcendent beyond all space-time dimensions. Not to mention my penchant for benediction. Benedicting minds, being consistent in my grind. Of using every creative principle I can find to elevate the state of decline. That's dragging my people down so deep that decline can never be done in a single lifetime. So I write life's lines. Correction, my lines write life.
I seen the father, remember to revisit the memorial scene, the father was in there and still showing lots of like sad emotion. Like oftentimes, that's what we do as black people. we go through things and we don't feel restored until we go to church and get that message. So I'm glad I noticed the camera like pan to him and like stop for a little bit, and I was like, oh, that was Pop.
Sometimes I think a lot of our people use church as therapy.
It is because.
But sometimes you need more therapy.
You do, but ironically, we don't go to actual therapy, but we'll
go to church
rely
for
on
therapy.
it for church.
Yeah.
Which is, is a good thing too. But I think as Black people, we gotta learn that yes, going to church and getting the word is amazing, but especially Black men, don't be afraid to get help for traumatic things you've been through by going to see a therapist and a counselor. Kind of off subject, but on subject. So.
Correction, my life lines right up. We're serving my purpose for right. We recite my texts. Incites, ignites, and unites us. So we're gonna finally stop running for freedom.
So, first of all, I like this shot, but maybe I'm looking too deep into it. Again, maybe this has no meaning whatsoever, but to me, maybe I translated all of them, come from different backgrounds, but nonetheless probably came up in a wilderness-like environment. But like, look who they, theoretically, I guess not in this video, but theoretically, look who they became. And music made them who they became.
What if all of them hypothetically met a man playing in the wood? The man playing in the wood was music. We all meet in the conjunction of music.
Okay. And what was the lyrics? Because met a man playing in the woods.
I met a man playing in the woods. His piano was off key.
Oh, so you admit it was off key. Oh wait, no, that was the gun lyric. Never mind. But yeah, maybe that is symbolic. Like, let us know though, cause
y'all can't slick me. Y'all can't slick me.
Shout out to Matt Grant and Chad Tennis. I was gonna say tennis, but I like how we said tennis because we can read.
But they directed the video. So overall, what do you give the video? Rank it 1 to 10, 10 being the best.
1 to 10? I say 10 because I love that every video, again, sorry we didn't, rate the other videos, but every video has a message, and I'm big on message and delivery. Aside from message and delivery lyrically, 10, like imagery, 10. It's like you can tell, I would say it's a budget behind it, but it's simple. Mm-hmm. But just the quality of it, it's just 10s to me. Song, everything is 10.
I was gonna try to be a stickler, but I'm gonna give it a 10. I gotta give it a 10. It was just so.
Who was you gonna be a stickler on?
I don't know. I was trying to. I couldn't. But honestly, it's just so simple and so well thought out, and I enjoy it. So.
If I'm not mistaken, Hapi has an Egyptian origin of some sort. I know it's a god. Hapi is a god of something, but I don't know.
Let's look into it.
I think it has Egyptian or African origin. But one thing I have noticed, because the album obviously has dropped, is the spelling of each song. I wonder did they use African words?
So according to Google, Wikipedia, which is not so much of a good source, but we're just gonna go read. Mm-hmm. Hapi was the god of annual flooding of the Nile in ancient Egyptian religion. The flood deposited rich, silk, fertile soil on the riverbanks, allowing the Egyptians to grow crops. Hapi was greatly celebrated among the Egyptians.
See, I knew it was Egyptian or
So that's probably symbolic of all the water you see.
Yeah. And because when you think of Egyptians, you think of royalty. We are royal people. They just put us in the wilderness. A bar. Low key.
I don't know how that rhymes.
It don't rhyme, but
bring it back to make it rhyme.
That was gang.
Bring it back to make it rhyme.
I don't even remember what I just said.
Exactly.
But it was a bar.
They placed us in the wilderness, but we so happy.
Oh,
happy.
Anyway, so shout out to them. Shout out to Spillage Village. They've been killing it. Who is your? I'm gonna put you on the spot because they may possibly watch this. Who is your favorite Spillage Village member? Let me name them for you so we don't leave nobody out, because there's 8 if I'm not mistaken. supposed to be 9, but we're not gonna talk about it. We have EARTHGANG, which is Doc, Olu. We have Jid. We have Mereba. We have the Bryant brothers, who are sorry, I'm trying to remember all of them. Jordan, Bryant, and Hollywood JB. Did I say Mereba already? Mereba and Benji. And Black. Please don't forget Black. I feel like I repeated Mereba, but I think it's 8 members. But yes, and Black. So with that being said, who is your favorite Spillage Village person? Overall, and then for this video.
Overall, I ain't got no overall. So you can't put me on the spot. I ain't got no overall.
I'm gonna do
but
it.
on this Spillage Village project, I'm giving it to my boy, Doc. I feel like Doc.
Scorpio, brother.
I feel like Doc really came with it.
He did.
And he always gets like his look over sometimes. Like some people kind of look over him.
That's the Scorpio in us. We tend to fall back a little bit.
He's chill, but you know what I'm saying. I feel like he kind of showed his range. I think I heard him on the chorus of a couple songs off the album, and
killed every verse.
Killed everything. And his verse, don't get me started. I feel like his verse in Baptized. His verse in Baptized was stupid.
Hardest.
It was stupid.
For sure.
It was stupid. But yeah. And this last song, I gotta give it to Benji. Benji brought it home.
For sure.
I mean, they all great.
They all
but
did.
Benji brought it home because he
sure.
was actually the main rapper on it. So yeah.
Was he?
He kind of had to bring it home. Yeah, because Olu was singing more.
Yeah.
And Mereba, of course, was singing beautifully. They both were singing. And
she was kind of rapping.
Rube, he was.
And Big Rube is just Big Rube. Can't nobody. We gotta take him out.
Yeah, you can't.
Like
I'm
it's
sorry,
gotta be
he's-
between the 3. Yeah. Okay.
Who's your fave?
I do have a fave overall. I love all of them equally, but
You can't say it.
I can't say that. That was kind of contradictory. I do love all of them, but I do have 2 favorites. They teeter depending between Mereba, who's just an absolute goddess. Like, don't get me started on Mereba. And then Olu. Those are my 2 favorites.
So you know GD the Jedi.
First of all, lyrically, let me say it. So there's categories for my favorites. Lyrically, Jid is my absolute favorite in Spillage Village, lyrically. Just favorite overall is them 2. On this song, definitely Benji. Because, one, I'm always a fan of the underdog. And not saying that he's an underdog because he's new. And a lot of people don't know him.
He's the newcomer.
I actually just stumbled up, not just, I had some, shout out to my IG homies that put me on to Benji. Ever since they did, like, I've been like, let me go back and listen to his music and stuff. He's actually really dope and has, like, good range. He sings, too. So, on this song, Benji for sure. And then just because, shout out to Jid and Doc, because y'all are fellow Scorpios like myself. Woo woo. But yeah, that's my favorite. And, anything else you want to say? Thank you guys for watching my new segment, Michi's Music Bodega. If you like this video and want to see more Reactisect, comment below, like, subscribe. If you have suggestions on other videos you want us to dissect and react to, comment below. And welcome to the Bodega family. So, with that being said, love y'all forever. Peace out.